We want to show people that music can be really made anywhere. You don't need a fancy guitar. We can just make music in a tree and then remove it, and we've taken nothing and left nothing. My name is Matti Palonen. I'm a musician from Toronto, and I came up here for the summer to look after this camp. So we're here, our other project is to record an album using instruments that we build into trees, so I call it tree harp.
It's for sure it's not a regular instrument, because all the instruments made up like to carry anywhere you want and play anywhere, and you have your own thing. And this is like it's just there for the temporal time in that tree. It always has some kind of excitement because it's how it's gonna sound this time.
This is a shop where I'm keeping my tools here. The tree harp is basically just piano wire strings that are installed into a hollow or dead tree. This is a good place for that because there's a lot of forest in the south end of the property, and there's enough dead trees that you can find some good specimens for building the harps. So you want a tree that is solid enough to hold pegs, but not so rotten that it's just kind of mushy or it won't dampen the sound. The perfect species for it is cedar because they're quite resistant to rot. Yeah, this is nice because got like two flat surfaces. String it like that. So this is a nice tree because it's recently fallen, leaving a nice flat surface, and it's still quite resonant.
Well, last year when it's a pandemic and all the jobs kind of stopped, as a joke I said, this summer we're gonna do 10 tree harps, but actually we made it 10 tree harps.
The album will have 9 songs, including traditional Finnish and Lithuanian songs. Finnish music is very connected to the forest as well, so it kind of makes sense that you would end up in the forest singing about those things. Tends to do Vakavana Vainainen here, and then Turejalepa.
Okay.
Vakavana Vainainen teki kirvehen terävin. Siitä kaatoi kaskena suurena mahdottoman manalisti. Someone else is cutting a tree too.
It's a woodpecker.
So when we first started recording the tree harps, we basically did it live off the floor. So we would string up the tree harp, or maybe 1 or 2, do everything right there. But then we quickly, of course, realized that we lose control. We decided instead to just record the parts separately, just as one would in a studio, except that there is more of an opportunity to get extraneous noise, you know, blue jays or crows, or oftentimes, if we're near water, the waves. So I'm taking some background recording here at this pond because I heard a woodpecker earlier this morning, and I'm hoping that it can drum on the trees and we can incorporate those sounds into the album. We're going to try to record each part separately, including like bass strings on the trees and stuff like that. That means that when we put it all together, we want the full atmosphere of the open woods. The full stereo. This will serve as a bass track that I can sing over later. So then at the end of our recording session, we just take the strings off so that we can reuse them again on another tree. And of course, take the pegs out and reuse those again as well. So I just want to come in, leave nothing but a couple of little holes for some bugs to get some food.
This is kind of instrument. It's temporal, but at the same time, kind of in a way ecological. That you don't need like actually cut to make it a tree. You come here, it's there, and you leave it to be there.
We want to bring people a sense of the beauty that's found in the temporal aspects of nature.